Alright, Diego. Today we're going to learn some of the basic stuff. We're learning how to play the trumpet. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn how to sit down in our chair. Okay? So stand all the way at the front of your chair. Try to put your butt all the way to the end of the chair, of the seat. Right there. Yeah, all the way to the end of the seat right there. And both feet flat on the floor. Yeah. Your back nice and straight. Okay, so this is how we're going to stand, or this is how we're going to sit whenever we're playing the trumpet. Okay? What we're going to do now is we're going to go over a couple of breathing exercises. Alright? So that way, whenever we go and approach the trumpet, we know how to properly breathe. Okay? So first things first, we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, and then we're going to breathe out. We're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, and then hold out for 4. So I'm going to demonstrate for you first, okay? We're going to go, this is our tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sense? Cool. So stand up straight. Okay, so the purpose of this is we want to try to fill up our stomachs with a lot of air. We don't want to feel the air in our upper body. We want to feel it in the lower part of our okay? So when we breathe in, we don't want to do this. Out and hold and then breathe in. We'll do that 3 times, okay? And 1, 2, 3. So something that I noticed is that whenever you took a deep breath, the shoulders went like this. And that told me that you're breathing in from your lungs. You're breathing in from your upper body. You want to feel the air right here, okay? Okay, we're just going to try that one more time. Just 1 rep with that. Remember, both feet flat on the floor, back straight. Okay, sit up nice and tall. And 1. That's better. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do that for 2 counts. Okay? So we're going to breathe in for 2, hold for 2, out for 2, and then hold for 2. We'll do that 3 times. Okay?
Okay.
The whole purpose of this is we want to make sure that we're filling our bodies with enough air and the amount of time that we're given. Alright? So we don't want to breathe in really fast, and then we can't take in any more air in those 2 counts, right? We want to take up the entire time to fill up our entire body, our entire stomach with air, okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So what you need to focus on now is that taking up the entire time and not going over. So not breathing in for 3 counts, but only breathing in for 2. Okay? Just one more time. And relax. Good. So now we're going to develop the proper embouchure. What the embouchure is, it's like So this is our tool that we use in order to create a good sound on the instrument. Our first goal is to be able to make a buzz sound like this. Okay? So, but first we have to develop that face. Okay? So that face, how we develop is we say N. Say N.
M.
Say N.
M.
N. So whatever muscles that you used in your mouth to say that word, to say that letter M, is what you're going to do to create your embouchure to play a buzz. Okay? So can we say M?
M.
M. Bottom floor. Back straight. M.
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 Awesome. So now we're going to put the mouthpiece. This is called a mouthpiece. We're going to put the mouthpiece to our face, and we're going to try to develop a buzz. Okay? So our goal is to create our lips to vibrate so that we can create a sound on the mouthpiece. Okay? So when we say M, we're going to also try to buzz our lips. So we're going to say, now we're going to say M. Can we do that? So we want to make sure that our corners of our mouth right here are nice and tight. Because if they're loose, we get that. And we don't want that. Right? We have to make sure that the airstream is nice and centered right into the buzz. So we're going to say M. Okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4. M. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we try that again? Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're creating that sensation of that buzz in your lips onto here. Okay. So I'm going to hand you the mouthpiece, and I'm going to demonstrate first what I want to do. We're going to breathe in for 4. We're going to, just like how we were doing. Hold, and then we're going to exhale, and we're going to try to create a buzz. So like this. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Okay? And you want to release all the air out in that buzz. Okay? So first, let me show you. Let's go over how we hold the mouthpiece. We're going to hold the mouthpiece in our left hand, okay? Because when we hold the trumpet, we primarily hold our trumpet with the left hand. So we don't want to create any tension in our right hand, all right? So we want to make sure that we keep that same sensation that we would play on the trumpet, like how we would on the mouthpiece, okay? So we're going to hold it with our left hand. Just kind of nice and comfortable right here, maybe with your thumb and your index finger, okay? And we're going to go that exercise, okay? So can you stand up straight for me again?
Yes.
So also let's go over the placement of where the mouthpiece goes. The mouthpiece goes. What you want to try to create visually in your head is putting the mouthpiece so that both lips get the same amount of space inside the mouthpiece. Okay, so it wants to be like 50-50, right? So if I was to create a circle, and these were my lips, right? My lips would want to be in that center of that circle. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we don't want a lot of bottom lip. You see how there's a lot of like bottom lip right here?
Yes.
See? Okay, we don't want a lot of top lip. See how there's a lot of top lip inside the buzz and not a lot of bottom lip? We want it completely centered, like this. Okay? Okay, so stand up straight. Put the mouthpiece to your lips. Okay. hold for 4, and then out for 4. Okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start over. Okay? Let's make sure we're starting right out on 1. Okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Okay? Were you trying to create a buzz? No? Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to create that buzz. Okay? So when we're breathing out, we're going to try to create the buzz. Let me demonstrate to you. And in, 2, then breathe in. Hold. Does that make sense? Stand up straight. Both feet flat on the floor. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Start over again. We're going to breathe in starting right on 1, okay? And 1. I'll give you 4 for nothing. So I'm going to count out, and then right on 1, we're going to breathe in, okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Buzz. 2, 3, 4. In. Hold. Buzz. 2, 4. In. 2. Hold. Buzz. Good. It's good that you're creating a nice, clean buzz. You're not creating a lot of like sudden attacks. Like your airstream is nice and smooth, so that's really good. One thing that we can work on though is whenever you're initiating the buzz, you're puffing your cheeks. So you're doing this. Can you see how my cheeks were being really puffed? We don't want to do that. We want to stay away from that. Okay? So whenever you're initiating the buzz, just think about keeping your cheeks where they were at. Okay? So I'll demonstrate for you again the buzz. 1, 2, 3. Did my cheeks look really puffed? No, right? So let's try to create that, okay? Same thing. Stand straight. And 1, 2. Starting right on 1 again. I'll give you 4 for nothing. So just a count. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Buzz. 2, 3, 4. In. Hold. Buzz. Hold. Out. Hold. Buzz. In. Hold. Buzz. Hold. In. Hold. Buzz. And that's good. So that's one thing that your buzz sounds really good. Okay. Again, like I said, one thing that we need to work on is our cheeks, not puffing our cheeks. And I could really tell that you were really working on that. You were really thinking about not puffing your cheeks. But one thing that I noticed is that whenever you started that buzz, it was because you puffed your cheeks. So whenever you puffed your cheeks and you would start the buzz, you would push your cheeks back. Okay, so we need to work on not puffing our cheeks. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the trumpet. So first we're going to talk about how we hold the trumpet. Okay. So how we're gonna how we hold the trumpet. So in our left hand, we're gonna put out your left hand like you're gonna shake my hand, right? Okay, just see how it's nice and natural. We're just gonna grab the trumpet. It doesn't. It's however comfortable you feel with whatever finger that you can put your into this hole here. Okay, but our thumb goes back here. So some people feel comfortable with their index finger, their middle finger, their ring finger, however you feel comfortable. So why don't you go ahead and try that out. So your thumb goes there, and it looks like maybe you'd be comfortable if you put your ring finger there.
Okay.
Does that feel comfortable? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So, how we hold it in our right hand now is, think about if you're grabbing a tennis ball. How would you grab it? Like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to lay our thumb right here, and we're going to create that sphere shape in our hand, in our right hand. Okay? This is kind of deceiving, right? Like you want to put your pinky. This tells me like, oh, I want to put my pinky right here, right? In this hook. But what that does is it creates tension, and the main goal in playing any instrument is to do it with any tension. Okay? So we're going to create this sphere right here. So again, you're just going to hold it predominantly with your left hand, and you're going to create this sphere right here, okay? Exactly. Cool, so stand up straight, and put it like if you were about to play. Right? Let's, we want to be relaxed, but we want to be relaxed, but we want to make sure that we look presentable, right? So we don't want to look slouched like this. And maybe this is relaxed for us, but that's not really that cool. We're trying to create right now. So we're trying out stand up straight. See, that looks presentable. That looks professional, and you look relaxed. Think about straight. You okay? Okay. So that looks good, okay? So now what we're going to try to do is, we're going to try to create a sound in the trumpet. Doing that same exact exercise. Need some water? We're doing that same exact exercise where we're breathing in and breathing out. And then breathing in, holding, breathing out, holding, and breathing in. Okay? So you're going to do that. Let's do that 4 times. Let me demonstrate. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Can you do that? Let's try again. So breathing in, holding, breathing out, holding. Let's do that 4 times, okay? So let's sit down at the edge of our seat. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hold on, really quick first. We're not going to breathe in from inside the trumpet, so we don't want to hear that sound of when we're breathing inside the trumpet like this. We're not getting air from the trumpet. We want to get air from the outside of our embouchure here. The reason why we're telling we don't want to bring in inhale air from through the trumpet is because it creates a sound, right? And in performances, that can be disruptive, right? So we're going to take in air from the corners of our mouth here. And the reason why I'm having you hold the air in is so that you can create that, so you can have that sensation of creating the embouchure again. Okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. Okay. So it's okay. So again, you were trying to inhale air through the trumpet, right? Watch my mouth when I inhale. When I'm inhaling air. Okay, is my mouth staying closed? Or is it opening a little bit? Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4. In. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. Good. Did you hear that sound again? Ba. Right. That's the pitch we're going for. It's that ba. Okay. Can you sing that with me? Ba. La. So what we're going to do now is we're going to first, we should have done this first, is we're going to try to create that pitch on the buzz. The la. La. So we're going to sing first. This is what we'll do. We'll sing la for 4 counts and then buzz la for 4 counts. So la. Hold. Okay. So I'll give you 4 for nothing, and we'll sing la for 4 counts. Breathe in for 4, hold, and then play la on the buzz. And 1, 2, 3, 4. La. The entire 4 counts, we want to sing la, okay? So la. Okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4. In. Hold. Out. Yeah, that was good. That was good. You heard how you started a little high and you went a little lower, and then you kind of settled into the pitch. Our goal is to start completely on the pitch. Okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Singing the pitch first, right? La. La. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Did you do that? Okay. I wasn't watching. Let's do that again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Buzz. 2, 3, 4. La. Sing it loudly. sing la. Sing la. La. Okay. And let's just do this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's try to put that on the trumpet. The way we put on the mouthpiece is just drop it in. Just give it a nice little twist so that it's nice and tight. And 1, 2. We're gonna sing. Breathe in, hold, buzz. So that same sensation that you created of buzzing on the mouthpiece, you can do the exact same thing. Okay?
Everything's the same?
Everything's the same. You just have a trumpet in your hand. Okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4. La. Hold. Buzz. 2. La. Breathe in. Hold. Buzz. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4. La. Breathe in. Hold. Buzz. Okay, so that pitch that you're singing in your head, la, you want to create it on the trumpet, right? It's not any different than we were doing on the mouthpiece. La. Okay? One more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in to the corner. Set your embouchure. And buzz. That's good, that's good. So one thing we need to work on now is we need to make sure that the airstream is continuous, right? And that we don't want to hear any tapers at the end. We don't want to hear. That's what it kind of sounds like. I was exaggerating a little bit, but that's what it kind of sounds like. We want to create a constant airstream so we can create a constant tone, a constant sound. Okay? Thank you, Diego. It was a good lesson.